Hello everyone. What I am about to treat now is dimension of physical quantity, alright? It is dimension of physical quantity. It is a way we use length, mass, and time to relate physical quantities such as velocity, density, pressure, momentum, force, and others. We now use this length, mass, and time to relate them in their equations, okay, in their formulas. And why making use of this basic fundamental quantity, we will use uppercase letter L to represent length. We will use upper letter M to represent mass, and we use upper letter T to represent time. So this is what we used in this study of dimension of physical quantities. Let's go to the board, all right? Now, the question may ask you to find the dimension of density. The question may ask you to find the dimension of density. The first thing you have to do is to know the formula of density, all right? Know the formula of density. What is the formula of density? The formula of density is mass all over volume. Mass all over volume. Now, finding the dimension of this density, okay, we now have the density is equals to mass is, our mass is what in terms of this fundamental quantity? Our mass is capital letter M all over volume. What is the volume? You now check the formula of volume. The formula of volume is equals to length times breadth times height. Okay, I repeat, the formula for volume is length times breadth times height. But all these three things has to do with the length. Breadth is also length in measurement. We measure the length of the breadth. Height is also measuring the length of the height, and the length is also measuring the length, okay? So because of that, we now take length as all of them. You now have the right to say that the volume is equals to length times length times length into 3. Okay, you now use length times, instead of using length times breadth times height, you now use length times length times length, since all of them is represented by length, okay? We now put it this way now, that length times, that is the length for the length, times another length for the breadth, times another length for the height, okay? Which will now give us equals to capital M all over length times length times length is length cube. That is length raised to power 3, okay? So this is the final answer, okay? Which you can also represent as length divided by length cube. That is, which you can also write it in another form, which is M times L raised to power minus 3, okay? So you have right now to represent your answer in this way or in this. So this is the dimension of density. This thing you are seeing here is dimension of density, okay? Thank you so much, all right, for watching. Please make sure you comment on the video, share the video, and like the video. Thank you so much for watching it once again. See you. Please Don't forget to subscribe or follow. Thanks.